Hello everyone, it's Donna from Donna Dreams in Color, and this is my very first video sharing with you some of the painting tips that I use for the different projects. Right now, as you can see, I've got an 11 by 14 canvas, and the background, trees, and foreground are all done, and they were done in Gessos. And as you can see over here, I use the gray, black, and white. And now what I'm going to do is show you how to take those products that I have put on the canvas and then add in color to give it a beautiful look. And it's a trick I learned from watching Bob Ross so many years ago when he first started, and I love doing this project. It's so much fun and people love it. And first thing I'm going to do is I've got to brush the canvas with liquid clear, and I got this from Bob Ross online. I don't know what other companies make it, but I know that they do have it there. I also I have my palette laid out with 3 different colors. Today I'm going to use phthalo blue, crimson, and phthalo green. I think what we'll do is turn on my overhead light, which will give us the light that we need so that we can see what we're doing here. Okay, yes. Okay, so now I'm going to take my brush, and I usually use a 1-inch brush for this, and I'm just going to start brushing it on the canvas. And you want to do this in a very thin coat, because if you put too much on, you're going to get a real mess with it. And once I've put it all on my canvas, as you can see here, I just start brushing it in. Gives it a nice blaze too when it's all done and dry. And I always use a little bit more than I want to, and this is due to the fact that you can always take it off. If you don't put enough, then you're not going to get the result that you want. Okay, so that is done. I'll put the lid on it and move it out of my way. And instead of washing the brush, I'm just going to wipe the excess off of it with a paper towel. And then I'm going to go back to canvas, and as you can see, I'm picking up the liquid clear. But when you touch it, it is still nice and slick and wet so that you can do what you want. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the phthalo blue, and I'm going to go in and get just a little tiny bit on my brush. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm just going to start doing little crisscrosses. And you can go down as far as you want. The top I always make a little darker than the rest of it. And you can always, the one thing I truly love about this project is, you see this is my light source. And I'm going ahead and getting my paint on there. But what I will do is go in with a paper towel and start thinning it out. And I do this in order to have that light source where it needs to be. Now I'm going to dip just a tiny bit into the crimson and come up here, and I always do it where it blends over into the blue just a little bit, so you get kind of a purple or lavender color, and the blue will come down in with it. And I just keep going over this until I get the consistency I want. And I'm even going down on top of my foreground here just a tiny bit, not too much, just a little. And I'm going to keep doing this. Now I'm going to go back with another paper towel, and then I start wiping. And this is the way I get the effect I want. And the thing I love most about this, you don't have to use too much paint. You can use just a little bit. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? And then I just start blending it up a little bit more into the blue to get that purpley color. Okay. Now I'm going into my I'm going to wash my brush, excuse me, and I'm going to go and shake it off, and I brush it onto my beater bar rack to get the excess out, because when you mix paint thinner with the liquid clear, you get an explosion and the colors just go kind of wild. Okay, now I can tie that down so that it stays pretty much in place. I'm kind of an unconventional painter. I do the canvas in the way that's the most comfortable and helpful to me. And sometimes you'd think I'll just have that canvas flying off into the floor, but I don't. Now we're getting the green in there. Gonna come back with another paper towel and start wiping again. And as you can see, it looks like I'm taking all the paint off, but I'm really not. So it's blending down into the liquid clear, and you get all these pretty abstract colors all through there. And there we go. It's done. Now all I have to do is sign it, which I will do that after I'm done with this little video. And I hope that you'll come back. And Chris, this is especially for you. So I hope you understood what I showed you and that you're able to take your paintings to a new level. Thank you guys. Till the next time. Bye.